Let me get everything in frame here. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. It's Dana Stewart Coates, Killer Queen Vintage, and the Egyptomania sale. Sorry I'm late. If you were at Sunday's, hopefully you were at Sunday's and you got a nice and accurate description of Egyptomania through the eras and decades. I'm going to allow for lag and wait for y'all to come in. Hi, Doug. How are you? Timeless, Deborah. No drool buckets. I know. I honestly, I drooled finding the pieces. Hi, Trina. Hey, Kirsten. Blueberry pancakes. Okay, cool. I like blueberry pancakes. Pandora. Sue. We'll see if Lori shows up and she doesn't hate me because I bought that Haskell set. Somebody should have just sold it to me. She shouldn't have offered it for sale. I saw something go back. Let me look back at chat. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. So did you buy the bag? Sorry, I'm just checking back in chat. Honey, even if you don't carry that, that would resell. Trina, I source, I live in England. I source all over England. I travel and source. Antique shops, vintage shops, online, personal sellers. We have tons of charity shops here, which are like Goodwills and things like that. There's an endless supply. You just have to hunt for it. And then when you're shopping, you always run into someone who knows someone. So you come up with clients of dealers. Now I've got my other device and I need to turn it down because I can hear myself echoing. Yeah, that's a great resale piece, Sue. And if, like I told Sunday, if she didn't sell it right then and there, I know I have. No, it's all right. Lizzie London. You email me, Mike, danastewartcoates@gmail.com. When Sunday pops in, she'll drop the links. She'll drop all of your links as well. And if you could all hit the thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, Deborah, I see I pulled the camera back and hopefully we've got. No, no, no. Take your time, Sunday. Everybody, I told you, everybody comes in and everybody wants to, chat and say hello. I mean, we're all friends here. We all pretty much know each other. And it gives everyone a chance to come in and, set themselves up. And a bot. Let me see if I can get them on my other device. Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, I don't even, it's so silly that they come in anyway. Like anybody wants to click on their link. Thank you, Kirsten. I'm just trying to stretch. That part about this job is you do, once you've sourced everything and cleaned everything, got everything ready to sell. Then when you sell, you sit. And I'm not a person who sits a lot. Because when you sit, then you start to feel all your aches and pains. Hi, Haley. Now, if ever the camera, if it looks funny or you can't see something clearly, say it. Hey, Lisa. And Mike and Jane, and if I've missed anyone. Oh, good. I'm glad the shot's clear. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Lori, don't be mad at me. I saved you. I saved you so you could find something here. Did you say it looks like a scarab turd? What'd you say? It's my paperweight. I hope not. I'll take it off the desk. Now you're making fun of it. Make fun of my scarab. I pinched these for my husband. These were actually one of his Christmas presents. His Egyptian bookends. Oh, a turtle. I can't see the chat all the way. I need to have my other device, but then like it takes up room on the desk. And where's Mike at? Mike Rise Up. I thought Mike was going to start a channel. Oh, that's cool. A mouse in the shape of a scarab. Yeah, my husband and my husband's family are, well, my father-in-law is a lecturer on Egyptology. But I've loved it since I was a child. Yay! Can't wait. Yeah, we share everyone's channel here. On my channel, we share everybody. Ashley, you have a channel too. Has Sunday put that up? Oh, I remember you saying. Hey, he's very interesting. He's from the West Midlands, so he's also has a very broad accent. You know how they stretch everything out. Every time he speaks to me, it's not, you know, the British pronunciation of my name. I don't trip over my tongue. Um, I do. Is Donna. It almost sounds like Donna, and he'll say, "You see, Donna." Everything's long and drawn. West Midlands, I swear, they're like the Southerners of the United States. Hi, Yvonne. Lizzie, did you nap? You know, I napped earlier, so I'm okay. We'll get through it. Hi, Mishka. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Happy to have you here, Sue. Hmm. Yeah, I've Dan. My turnaround time. If we have the auctions on and sales on Friday, I invoice on Saturday or Sunday, depending on how I feel, because it kind of beats the living Christopher out of me. I ship from Monday to Wednesday, never later than Wednesday. Um, it depends on what part of the country, what part of the world you live in on packaging. I ship first class and tracked from Royal Mail from England, and it depends on where you're at. But it goes out from 1 to 3 days after, you know, the first posting day would be Monday. So it either goes out Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and then from there it's Royal Mail. But I haven't had any complaints. There's we always tell the story of one lost package, and I swear it's out there. But that was months ago, and it was a really large package, so yeah, no problem. Fair question. Especially, I sell to a lot of resellers as well. So if you're buying to resell, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I put stickers and all kind of stuff. Oh, my mom had a pug with dementia. He was sad. Hi, T. Marie. Aren't we all joy hoarders? It's unfortunate but true. Hi, Sharon. It's your husband. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought you were talking about your doggy, honey. Oh, that is tragic. Oh, Yvonne, my mother had pugs. It was we say she's, if they dig her up after they bury her, they'll think she was some type of Egyptian queen, because she's had all of her animals cremated and they're going to be buried with her. Deborah, there are a lot of good medications now, and hopefully they can slow the progression of it. Hi, Mona Liz. Oh, we all have our pets that are treasured. Fluff, she finally made it into a video. I figured you all need to see at least a photo of her because her fur is everywhere. I try to make sure it's not on the jewelry, but you might find she's very clean. And she's a Maine Coon, and the video said Moon Coon, but I do call her Moon Coon because she has great big eyes. Oh, she's an old fur ball, but I love her to death. She's 12. She is the definition of grumpy cat. She always looks irritated. So that's the idea, that if we share, each other's links, then we can all subscribe to each other. We can all support each other because it's one community. Thanks, Lisa. It's just, it's a terrible ripoff of iMovie, and I say that in every one. I'm going to let you guys talk for a minute, and then I'm going to start pulling for a lineup. And I'm going to take you in nice and easy. Thank you, Mike. Do some buy it nows. I'll pull out some costume pieces, some silver pieces, but not, just get you used to the format. And then I'll start to pull out some pieces for auction. He is in a bit of trouble because of all of the scarabs, I suppose. I was going to really torture him and pull out some micro mosaic, but I figured we'll save that for another sale. And I brought some specific pieces for people, things that I know they collect as well, because I like to take care of my buyers. Sorry about the clanking. But there's a big bowl of silver here. The first piece I'm going to pull out is a scarab. This is completely marked. One of the few pieces. You don't find much, you know, Egyptian jewelry that's, well, I mean, you do, but I don't. This is Coro Craft. And I showed it in the preview. Wait a second. Oh, sorry about my tummy noises. I just had a sip of water. Signed 1960s. Let me show you the back side to show you that there's minimal wear. They really gold plated well. I'm going to guess that this was one of their better line pieces. Well, of course, their best line is Vendome, which I collect and sell as well. And it's in fabulous condition. And I have a measuring tape here. This is one of those ones that easily can go larger as well. Right now it's at 7 1/4. So I'd say anything under 6 3/4 wrist, as the way it sits, you could put jump rings. Nice and easy buy it now price, $45. And you can also make it bigger with a couple jump rings. The spring ring. Lizzie. It is a beautiful bracelet. Sold to Lizzie. Yay! What is it? Hurrah! My goof. I think Mike's waiting for the biggie. It'll be a little while. I knew. We'll get there. There are other pieces though. This one is marked. It's Egyptian. And it's probably 800 or 900 silver. It does test sterling, but I think some of these are, some people say that they're higher grade silver because it has to be softer to work with to do this. But it's a beautiful bracelet. And it's Egyptian filigree. Thank you, Lizzie. It has cannatil, the raised bits. And that's what separates filigree from cannatil. Cannatil is when it's filigree and raised. And this one, you can tell it's vintage because, well, other than it is vintage, it's because it's small. It's only 7 inches. But again, it's the older spring ring, and you could also you could have silver loop soldered. And could even have an extender or one of those silver extenders put on it easily. And I'm going to do this one for $40. It's 16 grams of Handworks silver. Beautiful. Thank you, Deb. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing bags. I'm losing my mind is what I'm doing. Give me just a second to set this up, guys. Oh, Lizzie, I know that's yours. Thank you, Deb. Okay. Well, I think Sunday says faience. I thought it was faience. Just a couple bracelets, but they're gone. This one, I said that I think this is older than the blue ones that you see commonly. Because it doesn't have the hams of hand. It has, where's it at? It has a little person cartouche. And it's hook. And this one, I'll show you during the light show. You know, whoever buys it, or if it sells, or if it doesn't, it stays with me. It's okay. But this one must have cadmium in the faience, however you say it, because this one glows. This one, make sure to give you all the length I can on this. Because I have a 6 3/4 wrist, but I like, this one measures all the way out at an 8. So I would say it would fit up to a 7.5 inch wrist comfortably without altering it. And these aren't a lot of money, but they are a lot of fun. I'll do this one for $40 as well. And you will struggle to find a brown one. I couldn't find one for comps even. Lisa, thank you. She's like, ooh, couldn't find one for comps. Okay. Faience or faience, however you say it. It's Egyptian pottery. And it's actually a type of pottery. I'll show you a piece. I have a very large piece of it. This is very typical of lights. This turquoisey color. And these are all carved. This is heavy. I might as well do this piece while I have it out. When I think of Egyptian pieces, I think of fine pottery. I don't know. And scarab bracelets. When I was a child, one of my best childhood friends, her mom was really swanky. And she had a fantastic scarab bracelet. Well, she had several scarab bracelets. But she had one that had the real scarabs. And then she had the hardstone ones. And she always wore a big dangly charm bracelet. She was my hero. She was my idol. I adored her. This one has got a 14-inch drop, so 28 inches. And then the main scarab is just about an inch. I really should have done this one at auction because I think it's going to be, might be popular. The scarab, they hold a lot of different meanings. And just the one side of these is carved, I believe. You know, life, and then the scarab with the spread wings was often used in death, after death. It's noisy. Rebirth. I'm a firm believer in that many of us are recycled. So this is 28 inches long, and I'm gonna say this is probably 1960s, 1970s. It just has that big clunky chunky look about it. I'll do it for $45, and it's heavy. Trying to find the pendant that goes with this other piece. What can I do with it? There it is. Do you have real scarabs, Mike? Real scarab beetles? Unless someone asks for it, the fine stays with me. But it's here if someone wants it. Well, I'm going to do this set from the 1950s. I showed it to you in the preview and at Jewel School. I just think it's cool. And it's cheap. Oh, back, okay. No regrets, Lizzie. You can't. These are the ones that are aluminum, and they were big tourist pieces. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same, Yvonne. That's why I went, okay. Hey, whatever. You want to raise live bugs, as long as you don't shove them down someone's throat. This one goes up to 7.5. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, my tummy is making really terrible noises if you hear it. Sorry. And this is 30 inches long. I'm going to do them as a set for $20. Just because they're cool. Who was first? Thank you. It is cool. I mean, it definitely looks the part. I have more now for TD. Don't worry. Congratulations. Thank you. For new people in the chat, anything under 100 is $10. Look back. I'm not sure. I looked away and I just saw a bunch of names whizzing past. If it comes up, don't worry, I'll take care of Ramel. Okay. He still has I still have a giveaway that he won. So I need to send him something anyway. I'm not sure. That's why I have Sunday. I'm always busy doing something else. Because I can, because she's here. right. That piece I'm actually going to auction. Oh, I know. Now, I don't know if this is an upper arm for someone who has a really tiny arm. It is Sunday's call because she watches the chat. If she saw Haley first, then it's Haley. We'll sort it out. Don't worry, anyone. Honestly, I have lots. I have to hit my vape because that was stressful. I need nicotine. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm going to do this bracelet and then I'm going to switch and do some rings. And then we'll have a couple pieces of costume and then we'll do some bigger pieces. This is the snake I had in the preview. And I think he's... Rum, now I'll take care of you. If you love Nefertiti, I'll make sure you get something. Stiff drink. No, I don't drink much. I mean, I will have a drink occasionally, but certainly not while I'm working. He's just cool. Well, I mean, I have a 6 3/4. It's brass. Yeah, right. It would be the asp. I mean, you can see there's a lot of room on my wrist. And I'll give you a measurement across, and it goes all the way up my forearm. I mean, I guess if you're a little skinny thing, I'm meaty 12, so if you're really wear it, you could probably, since it's a clamper, wear it on your upper arm and wear it open. That'd be cool. Yeah, the Ouroboros, the snake eating the tail. That also means eternal love. As he sits, he's 3 across as he sits. So that's going to fit a big wrist, or, you know, I don't want my bracelets. See, I have to have like a bit of room. Because I sleep, well, that one I never take off. I sleep in it, I bathe in it, everything. I think he's newer, but he's really cool and has always stones. So let's say 20. You know, you guys don't come to my auctions and my sales and hear 20 come out of my mouth often. I want to make sure everybody gets something. Thank you, Mike. He is cool. He, she, it, whatever. I don't have problems with pronouns. And I don't like to label people. They can do that themselves. Okay, oops, dropping markers. Smart. Now this one is a clamper, but I believe this one is older. It's also costume, but it's really cool. Sort of that cutlery, you know, the spoon style in the back. Tight clamp. 6 3/4 rust. It closes on mine. And, you know, there's still lots of room. I think it would fit like a 7.5 inch rest up even. Pretty. You know, white metal. I'm going to say 20. No wear whatsoever. Even on the inside. Any takers? I'm gonna, or you saving up your coin, your shekels for the big boys? If there's no interest, I'm gonna move it, and then we're gonna start and show some rings because I have a lot of new rings in this week, and my people do like rings. It's no big deal. Let's see, let me show you. Yeah, I'm gonna auction that necklace actually. That's a Niger. A snakelet. Okie dokie. Now, one of my clients has a ring like this, and she's here, and I'm sure she'll tell you she loves it. This is one of my big chunker amber rings. Eric Nels. It's a smaller size, but I have a jeweler, so you can pretty much name your size. Right now, I'd say it's just over 6 3/4. In Art Nouveau, of course, style. I think I'll do this one for 125. I don't think it's quite as long as the one that Lori has. Let me measure it. It's 1.5 inches. Thank you, Mike. If you needed another size, let me know. It is beautiful. You have one. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm losing my mind here. I know I sorted a bag for Mike. We'll just start another one and then find it. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm just going to show some of the newer pieces. This one is, it's okay, Ashley. This is a giant piece of, I've got to get the light behind it because you have to see it. This is a huge piece of vintage jade and sterling. There we go. And it sits up just high enough off of your finger to get that light. This is beautiful, isn't it? And if nobody buys it, I'm gonna give it size and wear it myself. It's small. Let me grab a size on it. It's a 6. I prefer to wear them that way up. It's jade. It's natural jade. It's a beautiful piece of jade. Huge. Let me give you a measurement. It's 1.25 inches long. And you saw the back, the construction of the ring. Sits at a 6, but I have a jeweler, and you can get it at any size you want, up or down. Up 4 or down 2, I think, is what he normally says in a band like that. It's not a really heavy band, but it's well made. I mean, it's not flim-flam flimsy. It has to be to hold that up. I'll do this one for $65. I have another piece of jade if that one's too big. So I saw someone grabbed it. Y'all say congratulations so I can... Oh, Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. It's beautiful. Drat. I really wanted to keep that one. If I really, really had to have it, I wouldn't have showed you guys. Oh, there's Mike's other bag. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. Lisa, yeah, you got the fire. the brown one. Okay, I have another jade. Not quite as big, but beautiful. I'll show you the back of that. This one's vintage. I think 1950s, 1960s. The grapes. Grapes of Wrath. This is beautiful, almost like imperial color. Hi, Colleen. I'm going to give you a length on it and a size. Fits my pinky, so it's probably... Oh, well, because it's that wide front. It's just over a 6.5. Ah! My mandrel. Those things are so heavy. They're a weapon. About 1.25 inches long. The whole ring, not the jade bit. But it is a fabulous color. I don't know if you're all getting that on there. I'm sorry the clock's putting you to sleep. It is, my voice is, people say it's soothing as well. I'll do this one for 50. Come on, come into focus there, you pretty thing. Thank you, Colleen. I somehow knew you would like that one. Okay. What else is new over here? I have another big, not huge amber, but a big one. Throw it on my pinky. I missed it. What's going on with Colleen? Colleen bought a new house? Oh, Mexico. Cool. This 7.25. It's a 7.25, but any size you want. Inch and a quarter long. Polish. 50. Oh, New Mexico. Cool. Yeah, Mexico, it's beautiful, but it can be kind of turbulent in parts. Ooh, top heavy. Oops. Thank you, Colleen. Well, at least you know it's top heavy. And that's pretty tough for amber. Must be the setting that's top heavy. With that fabulous Etruscan ring. Oh, there it is. This is silver, and I know I measured it for the weight. Because some people are like funny about that. I'm not at all. As long as it feels weighty and comfortable on my hand. I thought I measured it. It's heavy, guys. Wow. But you've traveled. You haven't just been in Alaska since then. This is an Etruscan design. Oh, cool. Oh, they're wonderful rings. They're very comfortable. You can let me know if that's the right size, because I can have anything sized. This is Etruscan and cigar band styled and open backed. Currently, I think it sits, yeah, at about a 7.5. That's a bezel set ruby. I've looped it. It's a natural ruby. I mean, it's probably been heat treated and enhanced and all that happiness. Although it's vintage, so it may not be heat treated. It's very clear though for a natural ruby. And it's substantial. It's a very substantial band. I'm going to do this one for 65. And then just a couple more rings. Colleen, we're going to put rings on every finger tonight. Thank you. It's beautiful. I really love this ring. There's a couple of these rings that I got in I really wanted to keep. I think this one, it's marked 925. I've tested it. It is 925. I think this is probably 90s. Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. This is checkerboard chalcedony. And it is a beautiful piece of chalcedony. It looks like an emerald. You know, my nickname is Gypsy, Lizzie. The top is checkerboard. This one glows. I love it. Look at the green glowing onto my nail. Sunday, what was it about the Victorians? They worshipped chalcedony. Actually, I've told the story that I played in a war game for years, many years. And my game name was Gypsy Fair because, of course, I'm fair. And I was a gypsy. My great grandfather, who was Hungarian, 65, Colleen. Let me get a price. It does glow. It's just magical. You can see the green glowing onto my finger. I think Colleen got in first there, Lisa. Oh dear God, I should have auctioned this one. Oh, you see Lisa first? Okay. Lisa, congratulations. Well, this one is vintage, and this is a bit of an oddity, this one. Now, I remember these rings when I was a little girl. That's going to age me. But I think this ring, because it's marked silver, I think this ring is from the 1930s. And it's the flower ring, the cluster ring. It's been around forever. But it's the color of the garnets. And I tested these stones. Some of them are diamonds, and some of them are what did I come up with? Um, oh, it's a white stone, zircon, not cubic zirconia, zircon, a real stone. So some are diamonds and some are white zircon. And I think originally it had diamonds. And maybe when some went missing or vice versa. Let me see if you can get the color of these garnets. And it is just marked silver. And those are usually deco and, maybe a little bit later. But I remember in the 70s that this cluster style was popular as well. But this is definitely not 1970s. It's silver and gilt, gold. Anyways, it's not a huge ring. And they're just tiny diamonds and tiny zircon, but beautiful. I mean, it's a small size now. It could be sized up, or a beautiful pinky ring. I'm not even going to shove it down on my finger. It will fit. Oh no, everybody wants the green stones. This is a 5. It is small, 5 3/4. It's little, it's old, it's pretty. I'll do it for 55. Was that Deb? Sorry, Haley. Congratulations, Deb. Colleen, where's the bag? Yep, Deb. Here we go. Here's Deb. Thank you, Deb. Let me see if I have any more green stones out. I have green turquoise. That's a new one. I have a new moss agate. I have the one I showed last week. Those are both green. I think that's the end of the green stones. So I think, you know, all of these, I'm going to do these. Oh, this one, I can't do that one for choice. But I will do one of these two for the same price. This is, I think this is pretty rare actually, this pixie turquoise. And let me show you that there's the host rock. There's a bit of the host rock there on the side. This one is marked 925, but I do believe this is like late 60s, early 70s. And of course, I think it's Navajo and Native. This one is Scottish. And it's moss agate. I love moss agate because it has a little story. It's like amber. It's nice to look down at your hand and have your ring do something. So I'll sell either one of these for 45. That's pixie turquoise, or do you want the pixie or the Scottish moss agate? They're both small, but I can have them sized. Or you might need the Scottish. Okay, cool. You want the pixie, Lisa? Okay. Haley, this sits at a 6 right now. Do you need it a different size? Now, my jeweler, you're 6.5. All right. It's got a little bit of finger meat behind it. You know, it's open backed. So you might get a 6.5 in there. I think you probably would. And Lisa, that pixie sits at almost an 8. Yeah, I can get it down comfortably down on my finger. What do you think, girl? Lisa, do you need it a different size? Good deal? Okay, cool. Lisa picks turquoise. I might be in England, but I still get some killer Mexican, Native American. These people travel. And they come back with all these little treasures, and then I get them. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we're going to do for the rings tonight. That was good. Who's up for an auction? Oh, that pixie's gorgeous. Oh, girl. I have a pixie necklace here. I'll show it another time because I have to pull it out. But I have a whole necklace of it. I mean, a fabulous necklace. Are we ready to auction? Ready to rumble? I'm going to start out small with the sterling scarab bracelet. Thank you all for your ring purchases. All right, this one. I like to buy bracelets that size easy. This one's a 7. No. Oh, you did miss Sunday. Okay. Snowflake obsidian, amethyst, rhodochrystalite, onyx or obsidian. I'm going to lean toward obsidian. Jade, citrine, quartz, chalcedony, and I'm going to say probably lapis because sodalite quite often has white in it and this doesn't. And they're all set in sterling. It's all sterling. And of course the backs are, the scarabs are inscribed. And it has a spring, the vintage spring ring. When you could put links if a 7's too small. These are tiny, but this would be a fabulous layering. I think if I put this on, I might not ever take it off. It's just one of those. So I'm going to start this, after all that, at $25. If it goes over 50, please bid by 5s. So snowflake obsidian, amethyst, rhodochrystalite, obsidian, jade, citrine, white quartz, chalcedony, and lapis. Are you bidding Sunday? Or are you... You bid whatever you want. After I don't tell people to bid over 5 until it's over 50. It'll get, it'll make what it makes. Ooh, sorry guys. I mean, they're small, but they're well carved. Where are we at? Who won? I turned away to grab another piece. Congratulations. Oh, it's still going? If everybody's out, then it's not going. Then it's sold. Right? There you go. Congratulations. Like I said, it's a piece that once I put it on, I don't think I'd take it off. The back's really smooth. It's very well finished. All of those links are soldered. It's a well-made piece. Well, I wouldn't buy something unless it was well-made. Now, this one perplexed me because it's not signed. Other than China, which I'm not going to slag Chinese jewelry because they actually make some really nice jewelry. And this is vintage Chinese jewelry. These scarabs are quite larger. I think it's Unakite, Onyx, Tiger's Eye, Rhodochrysolite, Carnelian, Sodalite, Jade, Tiger's Eye, Obsidian, Rhodochrysolite, Carnelian, and Jade. And I'll let you see. It's about twice the size of the scarabs of the silver piece. I'll put them up for comparison. Has a bit more presence. And if you're a yellow gold person or a white gold person or silver person, you know. I don't wear as much yellow gold as I used to wear nothing but now I wear more silver and white gold. And this one's 1970, so it's longer. Yeah, people were getting bigger at that point. Yeah, it's an 8. When I did it on the touchstone, I mean, it did blaze for gold, but it's not marked for gold. So I would say it's either gold filled or gold plated, but it's very well made. I don't know if the backs are signed because obviously it's a closed piece. It's got that stirrup and fold over. Absolutely no wear at all. The gold's still really bright. I mean, there's some little scratching and, you know, just surface wear. Could actually even be buffed out. I'm going to start this one at 35. And that's a steal. Well, if you get it at 35, it's a steal. Let's put it that way. I see Lisa in first at 35, then Lisa back at 37. You're bidding yourself up, Lisa. is. Saving for the glass. Okay, gotcha. If there's no other interest you want to call it, we'll give a couple seconds. Congratulations, Lisa. Okay. I'm gonna bring up one of the well, it's costume, but it's a biggie. This one I would say is Art Deco. Now, hopefully I've got my camera up right so you can see the mottled glass that these scarabs are. I actually think this is English. I don't believe it's Czech. And it has the drawback clasp. It's plated. I mean, you could have it replated if you really wanted to, but I love the brass coming through in the back from wear. It just shows that it's loved. This one's deco, so I'm definitely going to start this one at 50. I mean, I have to start it at 50. Oh gosh, got butterfingers. I didn't even give you a wearable. I can wear it. And it is very comfortable. And you can make it longer. It's about 7.5 as it sits. I would say these scarabs do. It's 7.5, but it has a spring ring. I mean, you know, a jump ring. So you can make it any size you want. I try to buy bracelets that you can size. Because not everyone has the same size wrist. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for your bid, sweetheart. they've got some weight. Of course, they're glass. Take the camera down so you guys can see it so I don't have to turn my wrist. I'm going to turn some music on, actually. After the ads, of course. Oh, come on. Mary was going after that. Oh no, why did it do that? Here we go. Oh, the name of this is Golden Scarabs. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Mary. Congratulations, Mary. She wasn't going to let it go, Colleen. It is. Oh, you're welcome. All right. I have another deco piece. Scarabs. This is sterling. Let me get a measurement before I put it up. This is very Egyptian designed. And it's marked for Egyptian silver. This is a 7 1/4, but it has the jump ring at the end. These scarabs are 3/4 of an inch long. They are just about a 1/2 inch wide. I love the design of this one. This is beautiful and elegant. Woo! And I'm butterfingered. The back is finished smooth, so it's comfortable. Yes, it's sterling, Mike. Sterling and Art Deco. It's all sterling. It's completely sterling silver. And with that ring and this jump ring, yes, it's all sterling. Yeah, the details are just beautiful, stunning. I had to buy it. I'm going to give everyone a fair chance and start this one. Hold your breath. I'm going to start it for at 50. And if it goes for 50, I just lost my pants. But auctions will bring what they bring. Oh, it's an auction, Mona Lisa. It is. Mona Lisa. Sorry, don't want to butcher your name. I actually jumped to 75. Holy Christopher. You guys are going to have to catch up to Ashley. I think I saw, whoa, okay, hang on. I saw Colleen at 90, now I see Ashley at 100. I mean, I don't want to bid you guys up, but I dare you to find another one. No, you missed it. High bid's at 100. Oh, sorry. Sunday's on the lag. Sit this down for a second. Yeah, you might have to go out and come back Sunday if you're lagging that bad. Oh my. Colleen's out, so I see Ashley. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Thank you, Ashley. It is beautiful. Okay. Well, if you guys like that one, I guess you'll like this one too. This is the sterling deco. That's originally in the 1920s, I'm sure it was enameled, and there is some of the original enamel left. I think it just adds the character to the bracelets. But you tell me what you think. It's heavy. I could weigh it for you again. I swear I wrote this one down. Let me turn that down. Ooh. Oh, I'm not going to fight with it. I think we're all woke up now anyway. All sterling. The original remnants of the enamel. Fabulously Art Deco and Egyptian styled. You can see it's a heavy bracelet. I mean, this isn't flim flam. To me, I mean, if you want me to weigh it and get the weight on it, I will, but it's fabulously designed. I don't sell historical pieces by weight so much as I do is the design. It's like a crouching scarab. I have to be careful what music I play. I don't want to get flagged. Although I'm a small channel, I'm not monetized yet, nor do I care to be. It is enamel. This is the original enamel. This is what's left. There's only one little leaf over there. Poor little thing. I mean, this could easily be removed and re-enameled if you wanted it. Or just left silver. That's kind of like what it looks like, isn't it? I have to really push it to get it closed. Well, not really, but I'll give you a measurement. This is small, but I think you could easily have that. Somebody get rid of Nance Markle, whoever that is. It's not Nancy Adams. I know that. If you wanted it larger, you could have that removed and then open it up. Tying it to where? Just over 2 1/4 across. The way it sits. But it's heavy and it's substantial and you could have it opened up. And it's been tested and hallmarked. Although the hallmarks are not super clear. So I've had it, of course it's 100 years old. But I've tested it and had it tested. It's sterling. Yeah, scarabs are cool, but like I lived in the South at one point. Cockroaches are not cool. This bracelet's going to start at 100. I'm sorry, it has to. Yeah. Lizzie drinking wine. No, I haven't shown. No, there are a couple prolific pieces. Well, I haven't even started on the Niger. I hope we get there. If there's no more interest, I think you can call it. Congratulations, Colleen. It's phenomenal. It is. It really is. I'm glad you got it. Okay. I think so, because Lori's here hanging around and waiting for some Niger. We'll do some Niger beads first. I'm going to start with the shortest. I love you too, girl. I want to make everybody happy. They're not uranium. These red are not uranium. And I've not come across red, Niger red, that are uranium. But they are Egyptian. These are very early. These are some of their first pieces, the ones that were set with the brass. It is a choker. Somebody say choker. I hardly know her. Now I have a skinny neck because these are 14 inches and it fits me like a choker. It's a statement though. They are graduating. Now, all that said, they are choker length. They are really, yeah, choker, I hardly know her. They are red, they are rare, and these are early. I'm going to kick myself, but I'll start them at 75. They do have some of their original cold paint left. I think Lori's waiting on the uranium. Thank you, Angie. I mean, these are probably 120 years old. That's how well made they are. There's no like chips or nicks or flea bites. They're just really well made. Well, it's the incredible craftsmanship that's kept them. I'm just turning some music on, guys. No, that one's too short. I just looked away, guys. Did Colleen win? Why is everybody being quiet? Okay. I'm happy at 100, and I'm happy where they go if Colleen gets them. Thank you, Colleen. want to be a bag lady with all these bags. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Colleen. They're beautiful. Okay, guys. Next in length, the white scarabs. These are uranium. Let me give you a length on these. At some point they've had a clasp. These usually went over the head. That's how I feel. I mean, I know that you feel the same way, and that it makes my heart happy that they're going with someone that feels the same way. And the beads that I sell are as is, as found. They might need restrung, but these feel very sturdy. This is 26 inches long. And they're white and blue. I should, you know what I'll do? Just because not everybody was here for the preview. There goes my lamp. It's all right. Yeah, we need to show people what they're buying if they haven't seen. Okay, you need to be quiet because we don't want to hear your ads. All right. Let's get ready for it, people. If you've never been here before, this is a little thing we like to call the light show. I'm going to pick up each piece, and then you can see that the whole bottom row on the prolific Niger scarab, that's all uranium. I mean, we'll hit these guys too. Yeah, I want you to see each piece. I'll pick them up so you know which are which. Except I was careless and tangled them. Hang on. Sorry. These are the white and the green. Let me hold it back so you can see that it's not the torch or the flashlight that's actually lighting it. It's the uranium. These are the white and the green. This is the largest piece and the longest piece. These blow my mind how bright they are. These are the turquoise. These are the red Egyptian beads that Colleen bought, but they're turquoise. These really bright ones are still on the 1920s original silk cord. They're freaking amazing. And these are the white ones that I was showing you that are... I'm going to pull the flashlight way back so you can see. That's how bright they are. These are the white ones that we were looking at. They're that bright. Okay, now that's the crystal, and I'll show you that if I don't pass out after we sell the Niger. All right, let's get some lights on here. Okay. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. Now these are the white and blue ones that I just showed you. And I think I said they're 26 inches long. And I'll measure the scarab. They're just a little over a ½ inch long, each scarab. These are pressed beads, pressed glass. Pressed glass uranium. And Max and Norbert Niger. And this 26-inch one is going to start at $100. They're in beautiful condition. And if you're worried about the comps, please look them up. Comparable prices, comps. And I will buy back any piece of Niger at any time. Any piece I sell, I'll buy it back at what you paid for it. Because I'd keep every piece if I could. There goes my lamp again.
What's the easiest way to get in touch with nature? Just head into the woods. Live off the land. No, nature is cruel. Just book a holiday house on hotels.com. You'll even get rewarded for your stay. Hotels.com. It's that easy.
Someone knows what they're worth. I mean, what their monetary value is, as far as historically, they're invaluable. And they only keep climbing in monetary value. Yeah, I think these have definitely been rebeaded at some point. Well, of course, because it has that clasp. And they're on blue silk with the original blue beads. They started these ones in the 1920s, Trina. So I would imagine this necklace is 100 years old. And sold. Thank you, Colleen. I think Colleen is going to take all these Niger. I'm going to ask you, the crowd, is there interest in any particular piece of them? What do you want to see next? As far as the oldest piece, the two oldest pieces are the acid yellow. This is a rare color. Look it up. And as far as construction, this is the most prolific, with the mummies, the scarabs, and the huge scarab. I might just try and sell that one outright. The blue ones, Mary. Well, this one on the neck. Sure you can. I mean, this is my short one that I put up there because it makes that Niger necklace look the best. This one's so long. This is flapper length. This one will, you know, depending on how tall you are. This is the one that's on the original silk. Yeah, the yellow one is the only one left that's not uranium as well. But it still has its gilding and a check clasp. Just pick one. I will pick one. As far as uranium goes, I would say, well, the white ones are the brightest. The original silk, yes. Okay, guys, let me give you a length. I want you to see. You want to hold them. I do too. I love to hold them. That's like barked, like a log. And this is just a cool, like Egyptian sort of shaped bead. And then these are like little eggs. And then there are cubes. The cubes are down there at the bottom. So that's how it goes. You know, so it will match up. This green bead's at the bottom. And then it goes its way up. I can hang those ones. I don't like to smack them off of anything, guys. I think there's going to be enough interest. So I will start it at 100. It's worth way more, but I will start it at 100. I'll give you a length. $28 long. I'm going to put it in my hand and show you that even with the bright lights on, these will glow. These ones actually, if you wear them or set them out in the daylight, they actually absorb the sunlight. Some of the stronger ones do. And they'll glow with like candlelight or firelight. They don't need a UV light. And even if it just comes near, Sunday, your bidding. So are you keeping track of the bid? Where are we at? Your high bit. Okay. You know, I look away and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Sue's here. I think Sunday could probably rent them at this point. Going once, going twice, fair warning, sold to Sunday Baubles. Congratulations, Sunday. That was on the neck originally. That one, Yvonne, I have to make sure that there's enough people with interest in the room. So if you're in the room and you do have interest, I'll give you the details of it. First, you need to see all of it. These look like metal, but they're not. They're glass. It's like mercury glass, but they're gold. That's carnelian glass. These are called mushroom caps. These are all uranium. Carnelian uranium. That's the back of the Niger scarab. This is the front. That's jade glass. These are marcasite. And it glows under the light. It's just this. It looks like stained glass, the scarab. I want you to see the details of it. It's just slightly gilded. I'll give you a length. Somewhere out there, I'm sure there are companion pieces to it. I've not run across them. Or probably wouldn't leave my cold dead hands if I did. It's 20 inches long to the scarab. And then the scarab and the bale are 1.5 inches. So a 10-inch drop and then 11-inch drop with the scarab.
Starting an online store is easier than you think. Let me show you how to quickly open one with Shopify. First, go to shopify.com and start a free trial. Next, create a beautiful online store without any design or logo skills. Use one of Shopify's professional templates.
It came unhooked.
Fonts, colors, and
One of the little beads.
Next, add products. Just upload a photo and give your product a name, description, and set a price. Activate Shopify payments and enjoy 0 transaction fees. Now let's open your store. Just remove the password and ta-da! Your store is live and ready to take orders. Are you ready to join over
One of the little wire beads.
Shopify.com to open your online store today?
One of these. This one. I need to tighten that up. I've only ever worn this once. I was kind of too afraid to wear it, to be honest with you. You can sit on your virtual car. Get your UV light out. Come on. Go into focus. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. It's just valuable. You sat on a call and turn on your UV. No, it's not. I mean, there's that one little hook. I'll tighten all of these up for you. Because they do work loose. But it's like having a pearl that's individually knotted. If one comes loose, it doesn't all come loose, just one comes loose. That's the advantage of having the wire and hook. That's the rosary bead construction's my favorite too. I won't take a penny less than 300. So if I did auction it, you know, I would start at 300 because I won't take anything less. It won't leave if it doesn't make that much. I put it up there hoping. I was holding my breath. Nobody was going to have it. You've got it, girl. I don't think anyone's going to fight you. Thank you, Colleen. I'm going to have to get an armored car to bring it to her. Oh, I'm sorry, Yvonne. I will show the turquoise. These are long, Lori. Oh, anyone that's interested in them, but Lori asked. They're 28 inches long. Colleen, it's surreal. Anytime you get a major piece of Niger, it's just completely surreal. These are 28, and they do still have some of their original paint. I don't know. I've never seen an example where everything was like covered. I kind of like how they are, how there's bits of paint. Thank you. I think they are too. And then, of course, that's how they glow. And that's with the lights on. And graduated, you know. And that's gilded, not, there's nothing yucky. You'll never get dirty jewelry from me ever. Ever. I think a 150 start is fair. I should have put the long bust up here. Whoever has them won't be disappointed. Sorry, that's my noisy vape. Thank you for your bids, Colleen. Thank you for your purchases. Thank you for your bids. You're lagging, Sunday. The high bid's 275 with Lori. I knew what you were doing, Colleen. I knew what you were doing. Angie, you're a new buyer, honey. Are you registered? She's definitely a keen Niger buyer. You need to email me your YouTube name, which we have, your real name, your PayPal information to danastewartcoats@gmail.com. I'll have Sunday put it up for you. And subscribe to the channel, obviously. Any purchase over 100 is free. Free shipping. Not free. Thank you, Angie. Welcome to the channel. I know you'll cherish them and take care of them. Oh, I'm in England. I can take Cash App if you have Cash App. That comes directly from your bank account to my bank account. It's like using your debit card. We'll figure it out. And if you have to default, I don't think that Lori would be really upset. Wow, it dropped from 32 people to 23 people. I don't think I could take a check at this time. I'm in England. Okay. I mean, Lori has first rights. Lori, did you want to take it at $275, your last bid? Lori might have left. Lori Wolf. No, yeah. I mean, if you want a new auction, that's fine. Yes, if you're in the chat and you haven't pre-registered, you really shouldn't bid unless you pre-register, and that's fair. Yeah, I think I might have to. I definitely want to switch from PayPal, but it doesn't sound like. Yes, I agree. I'd want another auction, but I just wanted to give a first chance. Started again Sunday. Yep, it's a do-over. We all know what we're looking at.
Jakarta's chronic traffic jams have impaired the flow of people and goods. In 2019, Indonesia's first rapid transit service opened.
No, that's okay, Angie. I mean, you didn't know. Now you know in future. No, you can get a PayPal account easily by linking your bank account. And you're welcome at the next auction. You're not being excluded. It's just, I have no way of receiving any type of payment. And I couldn't take a check right now. I'm sorry. If I were in the States, I would. But being in England, it's a little difficult. That's why we use electronic cash, electronic transmission. And you finally got them, because I don't think anyone's going to fight you. No problems, no worries. Just please pre-register and have PayPal or Cash App. Oh, I hate PayPal. I'll say it publicly. I've told them off. I hate it. Congratulations. I'm tripping over my tongue again, guys. I'm dry. Oh, thank God I had a sip of tea. Okay, I know you, Ishara. Oh, Colleen said no. You could have went to 260, Lori. You didn't have to go to 275. We haven't seen Julie Schwartz tonight, but I think we might see her if we get to the Scarab. I don't do too many. Me going into auctions, I go into Sue's. Not too many. Yes, I know Julie is with her husband going to see her family. She said her husband was driving, and if the Scarab came up, that she would jump in. I'm holding my breath. Told to call. Thank you, Colleen. I don't even want to put them in a bag. I'll put them down. I put them down gently. Is there any other interest? In the green and white, or the yellow, or the long one, the rarest one? The yellow, which is not uranium. These ones that are probably the brightest. It's all check glass, Bruce. These are all Niger. Do you mean is it uranium? It's not. Not all of their pieces are uranium. I can let you know that the longest, the most rare one will start at 3. The white and green, of course you can. Trust me, guys, I'm not loaded. I had to, it's acid yellow, Lisa. And then the mummies, I know it. I had to buy these over time. The white and green are 24 inches long. This one, that's that. These are smaller, smaller beads, as in smaller beads. But they're still fantastic. Let me see how this goes. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Wasn't symmetrical, and I can't deal with that. That's how it goes. I'll start these ones at 100. And just, they glow like daylight. It's surreal. They must have a really high uranium content. And these ones feel like they're on nylon, or, like I said, yeah, I think they are. Many of these have been rebeaded. Because they're over 100 years old. I mean, the ones that Sunday got on the original silk are, hen's teeth rare. That they're still on the original silk. But many of the necklaces have been rebeaded, reworked, to suit. Maybe somebody wasn't really tall, so they didn't have it the big flapper length. Or this one's like a matinee length, just above your girls. I almost want to say thank you, Colleen, for giving Lori a shot. Oh my heavens. I promise you, she will cherish them. She will take care of them. You have to send it to me, Mishka. And to Sunday. Colleen's like me. She's just really passionate. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone, for the do-overs and all of that. Thank you. All right. Holy, it's 3 o'clock. I know you will cherish them. I know you will take care of them. I mean, as a reseller, and a reseller that is passionate about what I sell, I worry when every piece leaves. If I don't know you, oh, it is emotional to get them. if there's, you'll be okay, Mishka. I know you will. And I will buy more Niger. As I find them, I buy them. Would you always get a crack at them? Maybe not. Because I'm greedy. And I do keep some for myself. Like, Laura, you asked me the other day some of my personal pieces. So I pulled some of my personal pieces out to show you guys. Now, Deb and G has the pink ones. And these, I actually have the mercury glass to have these redone. Someone replaced them, excuse me, with Czech pearls. And the pearls have, of course, lost a lot of their paint. So these are mine, and they're not going to go anywhere. And I do have the mercury glass that'll go in between them. And I'm sad now that I sold the pink ones, because now I want pink. Oh, thank you, Trina. These are mine, Lisa. Do not look at them. It won't happen. Although if something happened to me, I would say my husband would just say, hey, take it. There's too much. And these ones I can't part with. Oh, there's, yes, I do wear them. There's Julie Schwartz. These ones are ones that'll blind you even in the daylight. Well, you guys want to know pieces that I keep and won't leave my cold dead hands. There is, Julie, there is. Julie's here. So I know what Julie's after. You want any of the Niger, Julie? There are 2 pieces left. Or did you come for the scarab? I'll give her a minute. She might be on a lag. I don't know if her husband's still driving or what's going on. There's still 2 pieces of Niger, the prolific one that starts at 300. And there's the rare yellow one, and that's going to start at 150. And then there's the mother of all scarabs. The white ones, it's an auction. They start at 300. Unless you could get them for 300 if nobody puts up a fight. No one's come against you yet. Hey, hold on. Give people a minute to bid. Somebody might have to think about it. It is $300. I haven't been really hiding them. I've just been collecting them. No, I agreed. There's absolutely nothing to think about. If there's no further interest, then we're going to count it down for Julie Schwartz. And these are on, I think, nylon cord. I would have them rebeaded. They're like a espresso brown. Julie, meet Colleen. Colleen, meet Julie. Have you seen these light up, Julie? Oh, she would hunt somebody down for a scarab, I do believe. Well, the scarab itself is not uranium. Oh, look at the back of that. How cool. No fight from Colleen, so count down, please. I think she'd be the only one that would jump in at this point. She will take care of them, Colleen. They're 300. The bid's at 300. Oh, Sunday's on a lag. She didn't see that someone else asked. I will collect more. Will they be this intact and prolific? I don't know. I hope. Yeah, it's not a fight. It is not a fight. It is an opportunity. And thank you for giving someone the opportunity to have them. Julie will cherish them. Oh, wait. Whoa. I think they're sold, Colleen. Or are you on a lag? Oh, no, Colleen. Sunday called it. I don't know who's kidding. They were already called soul, Colleen. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're lagging or if you missed it. She will take care of them, don't worry. Julie's bought from me before, just not for a while. Congratulations, Julie. Yeah, you did come in after sold, Colleen. They are in good hands, and you do have other pieces. And Colleen asked after these. Well, she can take solace that she buys a lot from me, and she asked after these. So Colleen, these I'm going to gift you these. Because you all know I give gifts. And sometimes I give really big gifts. And these are the last ones that I had out. And Colleen's bought everything, just about everything else. And they're mine, so I'm giving them to Colleen. You all get fabulous gifts from me, and you know it. I spoil you all. Colleen was going to ask for those yellow ones, and then she would have bought them and spent more for them, and I will get more and I will sell more. I tried to give you all really nice gifts. The yellow didn't sell. They're yours. They're yours. I just gave them to you. I want them to go to someone that I know will cherish them and take care of them. The yellow ones are yours, Colleen. The last Niger beads that I'm offering tonight, I gave to you. I'm spinning. This thing's heavy. The whole piece. Now this one I did weigh, and it's here. The whole piece is 80 grams. With the Etruscan chain. Yeah. You can be whatever color you want. Is it like the Power Rangers? We all have a color. Mike might have got tired of the Niger bidding. That's the clasp. There's the back, and the brooch, and the bail that folds down when you want to wear it as a brooch. This is a marriage. I did purchase them separately, but I could have put this on a torque easily. And that's what probably most people would do. But I'm not most people. I mean, look at how it is. Look at it. Tanya. Hi, honey. Tanya just lost her mom. I am so sorry for your loss, honey. I still have a mom. We're not close, but I lost my dad almost 20 years. It's 20 years next month. And it was Deb and G and I were talking the other day. And we were talking about our dads. And I had to, thank God we were chatting because I was screaming. But that's not about me. That was 20 years ago. Tanya just lost her mom. I mean, for me, that was the only way that I could deal with it. So I understand that. Did I give you guys a length on the chain? I don't think I did. Now, I thought the chain was 800. That's what I was told when I purchased it. It comes up higher. It's 11 and a half. Funny length. Of course, it's old. And then the scarab, 11 and a half drop. So 23. And the scarab is just under 3 inches. And it's just over 2 inches across. We are married. I'm sorry. I think we're going to have Egyptomania part 2. Because I still have a lot. Still have tons. Okay, guys. We have 2 people It sounds like that are after it. Now, the chain is darn near ancient. The scarab is Mark Sterling. I think that's just a roll clasp. This is deco. 1920s, but I believe the chain to be at least 1870s, 1880s maybe. I couldn't find a mark. My jeweler couldn't find a mark, but it's all been, every link has been tested. And this is just solid. I mean, the only open bit is the light for the light to go through the scarabs. I was a little upset that when they put that bail on, because that's obviously an addition. This was a brooch. That it blocked off the amethyst. I'm not a purple person, but I just know how pretty it is when the light comes through the back. It's like stained glass. I need to know that there are 2 people in the room because even if I start, I'm going to start it at 400. The scarab's worth 400. This is too heavy for me to wear, or I would keep it. I've told you all, I have C4 and C5 problems, and I just can't wear heavy neck pieces anymore. I see Colleen, but thank you. Colleen might get it for 400. Oh, either can stand on their own. Mishka. Oh my god. At this point, it's like 3:30 in the morning here. I don't know how Lizzie and I are doing it. Yeah, of course every stone is a scarab. And they're all reverse carved as well. And you could put it on a torque or a chain, or why would you ever take it off of this fabulous, beautiful chain? I don't hear anybody coming against her. So, Colleen, you can call it. Colleen, you can call it. Oh my God, I'm tired. Sunday. Oh, good Lord. I would say, in all fairness, thank you, Colleen. I would say, in all honest fairness, that each of those pieces would easily sell for 400. The chain's like butter. Well, guys, I was going to say I have so much Egyptian that I think a part of every auction I'm going to have like an Egyptian corner. I'll have Egyptian items every auction because I always collect it and everyone loves it, so why wouldn't I? I'm just going to add it to what else I do. I don't think any of you will. Colleen is always a prolific buyer. She always is. So look for more Niger, look for more scarabs, look for more Egyptian. Because I think I'm just going to keep it. You know, I'm just going to keep selling Egyptian as well. And yes, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it a night. Colleen, Lori, Mary, Angie, who bid, you know, register, honey, get some form of payment. Deb and G, everyone that's Sue, Tanya, God bless you, everyone that's been here tonight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so happy. Ramel, Lizzie. I'm just so happy. Ishara, thank you for joining. Haley, I'm so happy that you all could be here and I'll see my lovely pieces. Lisa, Trina, anyone I missed, I'm sorry. Jane. No, thank you all for coming. If I sat here, yeah, I basically am sitting here talking to myself. Bruce. I'm going to keep collecting fabulous pieces and I'll keep bringing them to you. Bring your friends, bring your family. You know, that's me. That is just me. I'm easygoing. I try to be nice. Thank you for coming in, Julie. Thank you for purchasing that fantastic piece. Thank you, Colleen, for everything. Ashley, oh my goodness. If I've missed anyone, it's not from, it's probably exhaustion. Good night, everyone. I'll be in contact with those of you who have bid and won. And I'll see you all at least to Jewel School. Thank you, Colleen. Sue, love you too, honey. I'll sleep, trust. Good night. Okay, okay, Lisa. All right. Yeah, if anyone needs a ring size, just get in touch with me. Tanya, I told you, anything you need, just reach out. I mean that, honestly. Anything I can do for you, I will. I love you all. Thank you, Sunday. At least, but not, last but not least, thank you, Sunday. Yay, thank you, Sunday. Lizzie does need a channel. Thank you all. It is. Thank you. Good night.